Remember, you was like, "Nah, I think Timberwolves your team." Yeah. I'm like, I know. Remember? Stop acting senile, bruh. God damn. What's up, man? We waiting on you.
It'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. With my partner, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Timberwolves coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Teague with it up top, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. It's blocked by Boogie.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You know, every time I watch Jimmy Buckets, the tenacity he plays with on the defensive end, it just reconfirms the fact that he's been named an All-Star 4 times. He shot a career best 47% from the field in 2017-18. So when you think about trying to lock him up, you have to limit his touches, and you have to force him to catch the ball with his back to the basket. Make him put the ball down on the ground and make contested shots, because if you don't, Jimmy Butler will cut you apart.
Durant across the timeline. Down just a couple. Inside, he scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Minnesota with the basketball. Butler to Taj Gibson. Not big finish. Full head of steam that time.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. Now that's rejected by Towns.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Butler for two. Can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
This is a circus sack.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down two. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Time to shuffle things up. Wiggins. Has a chance. Shot by T. Won't go down. Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Durant. His first effort off the mark. Wiggins to T. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with it.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. T to Towns. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Oh, blocked by Green.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Durant. Yes, Klay Thompson. Missed his first. That one goes.
You know, someone I had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes. Proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what?
There you go.
The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free
There
throw
you
good
go.
to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5.
You about to cry.
Minnesota at the controls. Butler. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Rose. Butler to Rose. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rose to Wiggins. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stephen Curry with a look. Rose to Wiggins. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors have the basketball. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Man.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. And stuffs it home.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ball game.
Here's Curry with it up top. 14-10 the score. To Green. No good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Iguodala to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. And Draymond Green throws it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Off the assist. One quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Durant. And drains it. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jimmy Butler at the line. First try, no good. Missed the second one as well. Had a good look there, but it's no good to Shaun Livingston. Thompson can't go down. Smothering defense. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Rose to Butler. sizing up the defense. Runner's good there.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Rose into the front court. They trail by 7. Derrick Rose. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Count the basket at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Count it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Sean Livingston. Oh, he got a piece of it. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Changes coming from both sides right now. Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Green doesn't need to score to be effective. He's a more skilled Dennis Rodman of this generation. He's an undersized student of the game who can guard positions 1 through 5, a rarity even in today's style. Now let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to disrupt your game plan and probably try to get under your skin. So stay composed and don't go for the bait.
Livingston to bring it up. Leads 5. To Durant. To Green. Draymond Green. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jimmy Butler at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Warriors have the basketball.
That shit up out of
He
here.
just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're
Thought
lucky
you
they
had a
get the
friend,
ball
nigga.
back. Curry, not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Team with the basketball. Now down 6. To Wiggins.
Oh.
Missed a wide open look. To Thompson. Livingston to Durant. Lets
That's
it
all.
fly from beyond the arc. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. Butler to Teague. Can't connect. Warriors basketball. Could not throw it down. To Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing it out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Wiggins sets him up.
Oh, what the
Stolen by
fuck?
the Warriors. To Durant. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Teague with it up top. His team down 9. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Possession lies with Golden State. Cashes in for 2. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Teague with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. To Rose. Derrick Rose. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Durant. Jordan Bell with the dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Golden State at the controls. Curry. He was all over. Long key from three-quarters court. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Curry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Another chance and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Butler to Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Wiggins. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Butler into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 10.
Jimmy Butler's made such an impact on this young Timberwolves team. A guy with a blue-collar mentality, shows up to practice early and stays late. And obviously we saw that in the fact that the Minnesota Timberwolves made the playoffs for the first time last year since 2004.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Kevin Durant lets it go. Wide open look, won't go. Inside, he scores.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Durant to Curry. Fires the three. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And a chance coming up at the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. T to Towns. On a bad
Oh, my
pass.
God,
Going to be
man.
taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
To Cousins. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line. First one, counted. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Return label included.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Taj Gibson. Good on the layup.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
KD with the rock. Down low Green. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Butler to Wiggins. And Jimmy Butler. Rebound Cousins. Curry to bring it up. The lead is 11. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. Teague. And Durant able to clear the rebound. To Thompson. And it's
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Thompson.
Good shit, D-Rose.
Teague with it up top. 14-point deficit. Lets it fly from long range. Karl Anthony Towns. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Green to Cousins. Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go. Count the bucket for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Warriors have the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Man,
There
get
you
that
go.
bullshit
I like
up
seeing
out
the
of
scoring
here.
coming from unlikely sources.
Rose to T.
T, you stupid bitch. Why would you even try to do that?
Wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Thompson. And he finishes at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Teague with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Gets it in the left corner. And scores. Strong take.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Green won't go down. Derrick Rose slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that,
Oh, D Rose, that would have been big.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead.
It's my quarter finna come back right here.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
It's Golden State basketball. Getting dirty.
Nah, that's
Loose
some
ball on the
bullshit.
deck. Cousins to Green. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know I got a soft spot for the brotherhood. I'm talking about Duke players. Quinn Cook has done an unbelievable job. Not a lot of people thought he can play at this level, but he gave the Warriors some extremely valuable minutes this year.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Off the mark. Well contested.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Towns. To Rose. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Towns. Flushes it home.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
To Cousins. Butler to bring it up. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit.
Ooh, D Rose.
Contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
D Rose.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Green to Cousins. Finishing inside the paint on that one. There's no denying he's a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Rose to Taj Gibson. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Great dish to set it up. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Derrick Rose at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Curling inside, Curry to Cousins. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Size for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Wiggins to Rose.
Let's go, Rose.
Inside for two.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Thompson to Curry. Durant to Thompson.
No.
Beyond the arc.
Fuck.
And splash. Klay
That
Thompson.
bitch ass
Catch and
nigga.
shoot there for three.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist
you
up,
bum.
which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Curry driving, but his
Damn.
shot won't go. The follow won't go either. To Gibson. Wiggins. Down low for Jen. Oh, blocked by Green.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Rose.
Let's go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Curry. Oh, that's
That shit up
rejected
outta here.
by Towns.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense
Oh,
is more worried
no,
about
what
getting
the
their
fuck
shot
you
blocked
try to
than they
do?
are about actually making the shot.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Rose into the front court. His guys trail now by 4.
Let's go, Rose.
Slams it down.
I don't think
Let's
I can
go,
do that on a
Rose.
5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Got it. Curry, no
nigga
doubt,
is
is a
trying to play safe
transformative
ball.
player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No,
Still
we're
gonna
watching
lose.
the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been
Let's go.
critical in changing the
Let's go,
narrative.
Rose.
But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Durant.
Get the
bucket's
fuck out of
good for
here,
the Rockets.
man.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout.
Get the
Well,
fuck
four-point
outta
play.
here
This
with that
is a
weak shit,
two-possession
man.
game. Let's see how they decide to attack this.
Come on, man. Who could you possibly be trading right now?
Wiggins. Inside, he scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kevin Durant has it. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup.
No!
It's in the paint.
That's some
Nice
fucking
finish at the
cheating
rim.
shit.
Look at that. Calm
We had
under
him
pressure.
D'd up,
You see a
man.
lot of guys rush those.
That
Nice
nigga was
extra
D'd up,
movement.
man.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. They'll need a quick shot and then
shit.
likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. rejected by Durant.
Shit.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That misses with a second to go. The dynasty continues.